Good morning, 7A class, the receiving schools, and the teachers.
Good morning, Mrs. Watlankas.
How are you all this morning?
We are very well, thank you. And how are you this morning?
Very well, just like you all, thank you. You may be seated. Our lesson topic for this morning is application and appropriate ways and methods. The application talks about action taken or a process taken in doing certain things. Appropriate is correct way or suitable way. So here we have application, which is an action or process. Appropriate suitable or correct. Now, early this week, you have done a survey assessing and identifying buildings and special areas in a school that needs or that require repair and improvements. Now, you have found out certain things, or at least you should have found out something about what you were doing that carrying out that survey. We just quickly look at the advantages, something good about the survey that you carried out. What are some of the advantages of assessing and identifying school buildings and areas that need improvement? Now, I'll give you just 2 minutes within your group. Quickly come up with just one advantage of the assessment and the identification of the areas and buildings that needed repair and maintenance. Okay, I will give you just 2 minutes or a minute. You talk about it together in your group. Just come up with one answer, one advantage, which is one good thing about that survey that you did assessing and identifying school buildings and areas that require repair and improvement. Just one, and then you can raise your hand now. When you think of one quickly, come up with the answer. Just one, okay? One good thing. You did assessment and identified areas. So what was good about that? After you have done that, how is it going to help you? Come up with one. If you come up with your answer, you can raise your hands so we can have your answer. Okay, we have the first answer. First answer, one advantage, one good thing about that survey you did, assessing and identifying buildings or areas that need or require repair or improvement. Now I'll give you one. The first one, maybe we have one from one of you. One of the advantage advantages is that it helped us to know the types of repair and improvement required. Okay, that assessment and identification that we have done, it helped us to know the types of repair and improvement required by these buildings and special areas. Okay, we have one more. Okay, we have Adrian.
It helps us to know what area needs improvement.
Can you up loud again?
It helps us to know what area needs improvement.
Okay. Helps us to know needs. Oops. Okay, we only have two, but there are many other advantages, okay? Our friend Adrian told us, gave us the answer. It helps us to know what area needs improvement, okay? Now, we'll be going out shortly to apply, take action of appropriate or suitable ways and methods to improve the footpath around our classroom. Now we found that there are a lot of buildings that need repair and areas that need improvement, but what we are going to do, we will be only doing one part of it, which is improvement, and that is improvement on the footpath around our classrooms. Okay, to the receiving schools, we will be going out, and we will be going out to do one part of the improvement, that is improving the area around our classroom footpath. Now, before we go out, I'd like us to look at some of the safety rules so we don't get hurt when we are out working. Now, I'd like the class to read for us the first one.
Check that no one is near when using tools like spade.
Second rule.
Stand straight upright.
Third.
No playing with tools being used.
The second last.
Walk to or back from the assigned area. Do not run.
Okay, I hope you will observe those safety rules when we are outside doing the actual activity. If I can have, before you go out, you are going to be working in two groups. We have group 1, 2, and 3. You will be working along the side of the classroom. Groups 4, 5, 6, and 7, you will be working along the front of the classrooms. If I can have every one of us to rise up, and we can all move out. You were all told to come with containers to help to carry sand or gravel. Move out. Move, move. Timekeepers in every group check to see that your friends are all working according to time. There's only 30 minutes given for this activity. Okay, groups 1, 2, and 3, you'll be working along the front of the building. Groups 4, 5, 6, and 7 along the front of the classroom. 1, 2, and 3 the side of the buildings. Our vice chairman is here to help and assist us in whatever we are going to do. So we welcome you, Mr. Vera.
What we'll do, children, is to, that gravel, we will spread it, but rather than go and just spread it, the boys will just put some timber wet there to stop the gravel from falling out. And the idea is that once you retain it, you won't have the area where you're going become muddy, so we'll just retain all the topsoil in there. Part of that is to help you do some manual work, so you are used to that work at home as well. It's a drainage problem, but this is just temporary. We'll try to address that flooded area. So what we will do is, we've got a wheelbarrow there. Some boys will put some formwork there. They'll set the formwork, and then you can just come and spread the gravel. So I will need some volunteer from the boys to do the timber work. I've got the nails, hammer, and the pegs there. 2 timbers there. So what they'll do is they will do that first, and in about 30 minutes we should finish that work. It might take about only 25 minutes.
Okay, boys, Mr. Mera needs you to help to put the timber he has, okay, on the ground, so we can put the gravel on top of the ground. If I can have some boys to go with Mr. Mera.
Get the nail. Once we get these girls come and just hold the gravel out, they'll nail them first. Right there. Right there, for light up. Right there.
This one goes and the rest of us will go. Okay, the rest of us who are not doing anything, can we all move in now? All the containers, leave them there and move in. All the containers, leave them there and move in. Throw it here. Put it there. Okay. Leave the boys. They will complete. I'll just have the girls to finish off. Boys, you complete, okay? You stay with the chair girls. How was it? How was it? Together? Yes. Okay, now, let's see. Now, we once again come to the word advantages again. What's good about doing certain things? Now, we've just completed an activity that is improving the footpath to your classroom. I'd like someone to tell us what is good about that, about the work we've done, just done now, or what is the advantage of improving the footpath to our classroom. Okay, let's have Hayano.
The advantage is like when it rains, the place doesn't get muddy nowadays.
Very good. So that is one good thing. The main reason or the main good thing or main advantage is that after what you have done, the improvement you have done, we will not have the footpath becoming muddy again. Now, all through this week, you have carried out surveys identifying and assessing buildings and areas in the school that require repair and improvements. And from one of those requirements, we have taken up improvement. And we've just done that, once again, improving the footpath to our classroom. Now, to the receiving schools, there are certain requirements repairing and improvement. So you can choose one of those to repair or improve anything, any building or any area that needs to be repaired or improved. Now, our key word for today's lesson is appropriate ways and methods. correct ways, the suitable ways and methods. Our next lesson for tomorrow is summary report writing. You will be writing about a summary that is on everything that you have done so far for this week. Everything that you have done this week, you will be writing a report on that. Okay. Now with that, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for your cooperation, for your participation, and for the work done well. With that, good morning, class.
Good morning, Mrs. Watangas. And thank you for your lesson.
Thank you all.
May God bless you and we love you.
Thank you all, and I'll see you all tomorrow.